That's so stupid. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll?
I suppose I am.
Yeah, well, I'm going to rock and roll on the show, so in case you wanted to jam out with
join
me.
me.
Yeah. You wanted to jam later. I was actually planning on rocking and rolling on the show.
I think you have your solo.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you play? Do you play anything?
No.
I was thinking of rocking and rolling. Hold on, let me just get something. Have you been, by the way?
How I been?
Yeah. Like, I know that you're doing like the Patreon thing and your photos and all that stuff. How's it going now that we're like this far into the month?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, like, I had a really... Oh, you prick. Oh, you
Hold on.
prick.
Oh, that was me hitting a whoa perfectly. There we go. Welcome to the fucking show. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm an asshole. That's... I treat my girlfriend bad. Another whoa right here. Hey everyone, welcome to All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name's Billy.
Your name is Stinko the Bug.
Stinky and the Brain.
That's pretty good.
I'm both.
You're Stinky and the Brain?
I'm Stinky and the Brain.
Yeah, I was going to say, calling me the Brain is kind of...
Inaccurate.
That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, unless the brain is a sock.
To put that on me is, I guess they call it a... Well, what do they call it? It's something corny. Emotional... What do they call it? Emotional labor.
Yeah, because now you've got a name that you have to live up to.
I got to live up to that, and I can't stand that.
I liked when our podcast had no standards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to then.
Have you noticed we've been doing less shit and piss questions lately?
I have.
I don't think we have the shit and piss questions for this episode either.
I think that what happened is that all of our listeners, they got real excited when they heard a couple. They all came rushing forward, and they've kind of cleansed their system.
Everybody told us their shit and piss questions. We do get some of them still, but we don't pick them for the show. I think as we get closer to episode 100, we're maturing.
Oh, we're mature.
We're evolving.
Yes.
We're becoming ourselves.
A beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
Emerging out of a horrible little turd.
The cocoon is a, excuse me for this one, it's a turd. You know how much I love that word. What is the word? The word is turd. I hate it.
It's terrible. That's why.
I have a burp. A major sort of a... Wow. Ooh.
Oh my god.
There we go.
You couldn't have got that out beforehand?
No. That one came from my lower gut.
You're disgusting to
That one
me.
actually smelled like a turd. It came deep from my bowel. And
No.
yeah, smelled like a T word.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
We have a gorgeous episode.
Why'd you say that with a question mark at the end of it?
I was thinking. Sorry, my brain is sock mode this week. I'm very busy. I'm still working. I'm still recording. I'm still doing all that stuff. It's fun. It's good. I've been playing with my new microphone. Thank you, by the way, for the people on Instagram when I made a post recently, and like so many people were just like, "Is that the new mic? Hey, Mitch, love the new mic. Is that the new mic?" And I was just like, "It isn't the new mic, but thank you for listening to my podcast. That's very cool
Thank you for
of
knowing
you."
that I had a new mic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks for, yeah, there was like a lot of cool and funny comments on there about the microphone. And it just like, it sounds corny, but it genuinely made me like super happy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got like really stoked being like, we're doing like a microphone talk right now. It feels like everyone's talking about my microphone. That being
And
said,
I
no,
didn't
you're
even
all.
bring it up. I didn't
Yeah.
even strong arm them into the conversation.
Granted,
like I
I
usually have to
I
when I want
post-
to talk about microphones.
I posted the pic of the mic.
You did.
Of course, I
That
posted
is
the pic
true.
of the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sort of encouraged people. I said, I'm at it again. And then, yeah, so then everyone, you know, they want me to be happy.
Of
So I'm
course.
kind of faking it, and they're all saying, "Hey, Mitch, you're doing great." They say, "Hey, man, is that your new microphone?" And I have to sit there and I go, no, it's like that's actually a 57. It's nowhere near. Come on, it's like an $80 microphone. You think that's, sorry, you think that's my Earthworks? What's the same? The shape? Fine.
Hey,
The color?
this
Okay.
This microphone is a baby to me, and you're a baby to me for thinking.
For thinking
that
that
I would
this
be excited about it.
Shure SM57 was the 314. Sorry, I can't say it without laughing. Was the Earthworks 314. The frequency response alone is so... I'm not going to get into it. Thank you for the people on Instagram that were being nice to me about the microphone stuff. But we're going to power through this beautiful episode. I'm in sock brain mode. I am sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm creepy. And I love you deeply.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I've actually mentioned that to you before on the show.
Do it again.
That's just that, like, I love you and that you're hot.
Oh.
Yeah, you're like attractive.
No, that bit I love.
Seriously, you go down a peg every time you interrupt me, so I'm gonna keep going. I was gonna say that you're hot. Nothing hot about interrupting me.
Oh my god.
On my own podcast. All the space in between.
On your podcast.
All the space in between. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Why would the co-host interrupt me?
Oh my god.
Why would the co-host do that to me? To me, Mitch. I wrote. You said okay.
More of a sub-host, really.
Yeah. Though. Hey, we have another guest, guys. We have another guest. It's Billy again. For the 91st
recurring guest.
For the 91st time in a row, we have Billy on the show. Oh, it's so funny to me.
So stupid.
God. You explain the show. I'm done talking right now.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put my head down.
The problem is that we got on the phone 4 hours ago?
So
5?
long ago.
Who knows? Who knows how long ago we got on the phone to say we should record the podcast nice and early this week. And then what did we do? We talked so much
for 5 hours.
We talked so much that I started to get a jaw ache and just had to take a paracetamol for
Well, this is the thing I was saying earlier. You weren't listening, which is another really unattractive trait of yours. But I was saying that I love you and that you're attractive to me and stuff like that. But the sort of I want to call it a side effect of that is that it's incessant how much we speak to one another, especially in this like long distance. I don't know what you would call it. Relation, like a relationship.
Like a relationship.
That we're, yeah.
Yeah.
This long distance, I guess, is a thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
That's how I describe it to people. I'm in a thing. Yeah. I say it's complicated.
It's complicated, hon.
You go, it's not that complicated.
It's like, we're together. What's
Right.
complicated?
Well, yeah. Well, we're not together physically.
Oh my god.
So when someone says, hey, do you have a girlfriend? I go, what is the gender? Is this such a... Why are you bringing all that into it?
I have a friend.
Of course I have. I
Yeah?
have many friends.
Why you gotta bring girl into it? I've got a friend.
I got a friend. Just call her a friend. Why does it have to be... Why does it have to be girlfriend, huh? Huh? What is this? Huh? It's getting a little problematic. Yes, I have a friend. I have many friends. Okay? I have a partner. Am I talking about a business partner? Am I talking about a romantic partner? Am I calling you partner?
Crime
Partner in crime? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say it's just insufferable when like someone were like if I called you my partner in crime in a non-ironic way? Isn't that just the most dick shriveling thing you've ever heard? You know? Isn't that just the worst thing?
That's some real Instagram anniversary post.
It's really
shit.
bad, yeah. Here's my little partner in crime. No, I'm breaking up with you now. That's bad. What was the original point of what I was saying?
I don't know. Oh, we talk too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk too much.
Yeah, we've been.
Sorry,
we've been
I didn't know
blatting.
because I wasn't listening to you again.
Yeah, no, I could
so
tell.
had
I
to-
could tell.
Yeah.
You sort of do this thing where you drift off and you stop answering. Sometimes when we're in a call, I'll ask this really embarrassing question where I'll say, "Is the latency really bad?" Hey, can we do a latency test? So it's 1, 2, 3 now. Can we do a latency test? You go, no, I just didn't respond for 5 whole seconds. I go, okay. Because I'll say something and then like 5 seconds later, you're like, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, well, the latency must be really bad.
It's just that you didn't laugh.
Sorry, I think the call cut out. You didn't laugh. I didn't hear you slap your knee.
Yeah, so
There.
the internet must be down.
Must be the
right?
call. Hey, we should get you a new microphone. Your microphone must suck shit because I didn't hear you slap your knee for that one.
I didn't hear that. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. I bet I could slap my knee way
fungus
better.
cloud again.
That I can't allow you to do that. I could slap my knee way better than
body.
that. I'm actually gonna turn my thing. Listen to this. Huh?
That didn't sound very loud.
Well,
to
it
me.
hurt. That didn't sound loud at all.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let's do one more. That one had to have been good.
Sounded like you gave yourself a friendly clap on the back after a football game.
Nice. I slapped
That's
my own
what it
ass.
sounded like.
Can you imagine having a more
okay.
unlistenable podcast than this?
No.
This is this is some bottom feeder shit. I gotta say it. This is we're slapping our knees at this point. Do you ever just wake up and just have a sobering moment on the show where we're just like, huh?
What are we doing?
It's this now, huh?
This is what we've devolved into.
This is it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
What?
You know what just happened?
What?
My mouse just died.
Your mouse did? Yeah. What are you gonna do?
There's another mouse.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a backup mouse.
Yeah.
I've got a backup mouse. It is very small.
Yeah, she's talking about sort of a mouse she's had since childhood, a little pet
Just a rat.
Yeah. You know what just happened right now? This is so random. My dog died. Oh, can you believe on the show?
My mouse of 11 years passed away.
Stuart died. Can you believe that?
The way I'm describing it's really small.
He's really
and pink.
small, but I have a backup one. It's fine. I knew this would happen one day. Don't worry, I came prepared.
I've got a second mouse.
Just grab it already.
I've got it. It's plugged in.
Oh, is it all plugged in?
It's plugged in. Yeah.
All right. Describe the show. This is about as senseless as an intro as we can do.
This is an email reading podcast. Ostensibly, it's also an advice-giving podcast. Sometimes we give some advice. Sometimes we just read your emails and clown on you. It's it's luck of the draw, baby.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah. Should we get into our emails?
Yeah. Am I reading the first one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it up then. The first email is called Identity Theft. And it goes, "Hello, Mitch and Billy. This pickle is weird and I'm not sure what to do about it. For starters, I make art. Today at work, a coworker told me that they had been working on some merch designs. They explained their ideas and I gave them some feedback and said that I'm looking forward to seeing them when they're done. Seems innocent, right? Here's the twist. Later on in our conversation, they mentioned that the designs are for my art. I make art under an alias using my, quote, art name. I've designed stickers and clothing and countless other things. I even have a website for my work. They went on to say how my art should look more hypebeast, and that's the direction that they want it to go in. This is super offensive, right? How do I politely tell this person to stay away from my art? Thanks. P.S. I'm a big fan of you both. Always excited to get a zine in the mail or hear a new flat sound / wishing track. Oh, and one time I pissed my pants in an elevator. Hey everyone, I thought I'd interject here because, I don't know, it feels like a good time to talk about this. Have you signed up to Billy's Patreon yet? Have you done that? If you go to patreon.com/BLSSM, you could check out everything that she's doing over there. I know plugs sound very like, oh, they're asking for money, but guess what? We all need money. We do this podcast for free. Everyone needs money. And lately I've been really, liking the idea of Billy's Patreon growing just because I think it's such a good idea and she's such a talented person and all the stuff she's making over there is really good. And I don't know, personally, I would love to see it grow. So this is me pushing it. Patreon.com/BLSSM if you want to check. Just all I'm asking is that you go there and you check it out. If you like photography and you like zines, look, there's a $3 per creation tier that'll give you access to, what is it? I think just Patreon exclusive posts all the way up to $20 per creation. And that'll get you physical zines and postcards and stickers delivered right to your door. It's all very cool. And I would love to see her stuff grow. So yeah, patreon.com/BLSSM. There's also tiers in between that. It's not just 3 and 20. There are tiers in between that. You're like, I want the physical zine, but I don't want the postcards. I want to save a little bit of money. Yeah, I want the PDF, but I don't want this or that. It's all really cool. BLSSM. That's all you got to remember. And just blossom without the vowels. Isn't that kind of, it's dumb, right? It's just kind of, it's like dated. It's very MySpace to me, I guess. Just like to remove the vowels from things. But that's what you can say. That's what she did. You know, patreon.com/BLSSM to check out everything that she does, or you can just go to blssm.org to go to her website, or just I don't know, support Billy. Support Billy. She's hands down the most frequent guest we've ever had on the show, right? So just go do some of the stuff if you feel like it, and that's it. Okay, back to the show.
Oh my god.
Let me start off by saying I instantly recognized this person's name, and let me say that this person, I'm not going to say their name on the show, especially because they like make art under an alias and things like that. First of all, I'd love to see the art. I never have, but I know of this person because they've been supporting my shit for so long. I know the name. I know the first and last name because since back in the Tumblr days, they were ordering like cassettes way back then. It's so cool to see that they're like still supporting my stuff and now your stuff and like listening to the show and shit. So
it's amazing.
I think this person just earned themselves a little round of applause for being so cool and always so polite. It's cool when you see someone that's like you know of them being online for a super long time, and they've just been consistently like friendly and not weird to you over the span of years.
That's the golden ticket.
Yeah, that's a cool person, man.
When someone can manage to not be weird consistently
for years, yeah.
Oh, that's rare, and you gotta hang on to it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. When they're just like, "This is super offensive," right? I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yes.
Of course, it sucks.
Oh my god, it's super offensive. Like, it's so offensive that I don't know how you're meant to respond to it. Because apart from just looking at them with your jaw wide open, being like,
I completely understand I understand the position that they're in too, because I would be too, like, here's what should have happened. As soon as you learned and you came upon the terrifying discovery that this person was actually designing like merch for you, you should have just been like, no, I'm sorry, I completely misunderstood. No, I don't need merch done, and I'm not looking for that. Sorry, this is super super nice. No,
but you to just offer it unsolicited.
But for my stuff, I like to go for something that looks more like this. I thought you were just doing your own shit. I had no idea it was for my stuff. No, man. Sorry. That's what you should have done. I would never do that. I would just go, in my head and go, what? What the fuck? And just get myself into like a Seinfeld type scenario, you know, where I'm just like, well, I can't do this. This has already happened. You know, I can't, of course, okay, I can't do this. What are you going to do? Like, I couldn't, I would just tell people afterwards, be like, I'm in a predicament.
You'd have to write into a podcast.
I would have to find a podcast to write into. Yes, I would. I would have to do that same thing. So I'm pretty unhelpful. I could tell you what you should do. But you've already passed the point where you should have said something. You should have said something initially, right?
Yeah.
Right away, you should have said something. So now you can't just be like, hey, so, because now it feels like you're turning them down when they've already started, or you're like firing them almost, you know?
But you weren't hiring in the first place, so it shouldn't be your responsibility to feel bad for firing them.
I would still feel terrible. They think they're already working with you, you know?
Oh my god. What? This is so weird though, because like if they're working on merch designs and stuff, the natural assumption would be that it's for their own shit, because why would they start doing it for you with no prior conversation? Sense. It's so weird. But the worst part of this email is, to me, is the part where they say they went on to say how my art should look more hype beast. Yeah, it should look more hype beast.
They wanted this streetwear type brand. They want this. They want the antisocial social club type of supreme look.
That just punches me in the gut.
Of course it does.
That just punches me right.
Of course that's corny and super offensive.
It should look more hype beast.
Hey, you know what you should do? I don't know if you've considered this, but the most popular normie shit ever. Have you considered that? Have you considered that just as an artist, as someone who does merchandise? Have you considered like making clothes for insufferable 20-year-olds? Yeah, just a little Supreme logo on that. Just that right there.
Just a small one.
You know those people that are just so void of a personality that they have to rely on shit like this? That's the market. And I agree, that's the market if you want to make a ton of money.
If you want to make money, maybe it is
but
the market,
imagine
perhaps.
the amount of talentless people that are trying that and failing right now.
Oh yeah, everybody
wants to do that.
Ripping off a streetwear brand to make a less popular streetwear brand. Of course. But like those brands didn't get big from jacking off other people.
Let's go. How do you not get big?
By jacking off.
Yeah.
This is an abstinence podcast now.
Nobody got big by jacking off other brands.
I mixed the two terms jacking from and ripping off.
Huh.
Do you have jacking from there? Do you have someone jack something?
Yeah, we jack.
To steal it. We jack.
Actually, a smaller brand jacked me off recently. And I got pretty big from it. You can imagine. Go on.
My God, I'm embarrassed at how I misspoke.
Do you want to take this as an opportunity to jack in?
Well, maybe we should.
Come on, it'll take 2 seconds. Everybody just...
Okay.
This is how I jack in, okay? I extend my arms out. I just really stretch. Okay. I loosen up. Everybody, feel free to do this at home. This is called jacking in. This is when we jack into the podcast. We really jack into the cybernet. And we become one with the interweb.
This is like a JII.
It's not... What?
Jacking in instruction.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I guess so, yes. And I'm doing it for free. Okay, so then you... All at once, on 3, we're just going to kind of let loose and just like that, okay? And then then that's jacking in, okay?
Okay.
So give yourself up to the cybernet. You have to on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm in.
I'm here, baby.
I am focused.
I'm jacked.
I'm jacked in.
I'm jacked in.
I'm in. Let's answer this question.
Sometimes I forget that that's a reference from Buffy that we made about fucking 70 episodes ago.
Yeah, it was a long time
because it's just become a thing for us now.
On the plus side, they've forgotten too, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course people forgot. If we forgot, they forgot.
We did, they definitely.
Because we saw the episode. They haven't even seen the episode. We're the ones who saw it. Yeah, what was I saying? You were saying how those brands didn't become big by just jacking, really stroking other brands, and giving a rough little tug. Rough little dry tug to these other brands.
No,
they
didn't.
You have to do your own thing, or at least be inspired by them, but do your own thing. But I guarantee no other streetwear merch type of shit is more oversaturated than this. It's a dumb idea. Unless you're super passionate in it, and if you're not, if their big idea is like, it would be big, anti-social social club, we just gotta do that again, and it's not gonna fucking work.
Right. Yeah.
Of course it's not gonna
work. Because
it's already there. But this person doesn't need to hear that. They know, why it's not gonna work. They know why it's a stupid idea. How did they get out of the predicament of their coworker thinking they're a part of their art now?
Part of their thing somehow. Yeah. I think, okay, so my serious advice is that I would just lean really hard into telling them that they should do it. Just being like, you know what? That's a really good idea, dude. Like, you should
branch
go
out on your own.
And you should get a website.
Wow.
You should do that.
That's hot. Oh, you really think I could?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I think I think anyone can make a website simply, easily, and cheaply with squarespace.com.
Oh, wow. And it's so affordable, too. Well, the first year is even pretty cheap, yeah.
We use our code. I wish we had a code. We don't.
I don't wish I had a code. I think it's cool that we're sponsor-free.
I don't want to do the ad. I just want to be popular enough for them to offer
it. Yeah, it's weird that they haven't offered yet. Mm-hmm. And again, we post about our podcast once every 3 months.
Yeah.
So the fact that we get listeners in emails, period, is like astounding to me.
In our 91 episode run, 92 if you count that one bonus one.
Yeah, which I do.
We've posted about it 3 times, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, we're so bad at it that even during our last episode, I'm just like, all right, we're going to post on the Twitter. And we didn't post on the Twitter once this week.
We didn't.
Not even to say there's a new episode out.
Do you want to post on it right now?
Isn't that what's the fuck? Yeah, hold up. I'm bringing it up right now. What should I post?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna mash my keyboard if you don't say anything.
Just mash it, and be like, there, we posted. We posted before.
I
the
accidentally
episode
said
came
the
out.
word oil. Should I? I don't want to type that if I accidentally said the word oil. Should I type it? Should I just hit tweet? Because this is what I did. Should I just hit tweet? Nah, I'm
Is it just the word oil?
Well, no, not just the word oil. That'd be weird. I'm saying it included the word oil, and I was like, I don't like it. When I mash stuff on my keyboard, I don't like. God, it looks like it says tight oil. It says Eastern Standard Time, tight oil, and then Kilge. This looks very cryptic. Eastern Standard Time, and then TJ, but then it looks like it says tight.
This is some like meet me in the men's restrooms type code.
Hey, this almost reads horny. I don't like this. I might delete it. No, I'll keep it up. Anyway, yeah.
Did you tweet it?
Yeah, I tweeted it.
Oh my god.
Of course I tweeted it.
Right.
So yeah, there. We used our Twitter this week.
We did it.
There we go.
We fulfilled our promise.
Okay,
There we go.
We gotta help this guy. You said that you would lean into them doing their own shit.
I would. That's what I would honestly do if I was in that situation, because I'm way too awkward to be like step the fuck off of me a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd just be like, wow, that's really cool, man. You know, like you seem to really have a flair for this kind of style. I think you should do it. There. That's what I'd do.
I would not do that. I disagree with you.
Okay.
I don't think you're right.
Well, fight with me about it then.
I'm about to.
Debate with me in the marketplace of ideas.
I'd love to go back and forth, have a little sparring match with you about this. See who
Tell me your
possibly
counterpoint
see who
already.
comes out on top. No, I would probably do something like I'm like stroking my chin as I'm saying this. I would probably do something where I would say, hey man, you know what? Like early on, even though they've emailed us 10 days ago. Damn. Fuck. Shit, you're really in this. I would say as quick as possible, I'd say, you know, man, the more I think about it, I'm sorry. It's like a me thing. I got to do this all on my own. It's like the only way I can create, you know, it's just like, it's just, it's a me problem, you know, but it's just the only way that I can create is if I like don't have someone like feeding me stupid fucking ideas, you know, just really giving me generic stupid fucking ideas of things that like clearly won't work. Because if you want your business model tested out, talk to your neighbor. He's probably tried the same fucking thing. And given that he still lives, you know, next to you in this shithole apartment, the whole hype beast thing probably didn't work out. So
Right.
I'm just like, I'm just happier in my life when I don't have like a stupid, worthless fucking co-worker showing me his little hype beast ripoff hoodies.
Yeah.
These little, what is this? This is that's doesn't surprise me at all. Gildan. That's awesome.
Great.
That's
Great,
cool.
great.
So you
Great,
wanted me to
thanks.
sell this. You really wanted me to sell this. A Gildan. It's
No,
sandpaper
actually,
to
you know
me.
what? You know what? No, it's fine. I'll use it. I will use it because I don't like waste. I'll use it to wipe my ass with.
Yeah,
How's that?
I will do that.
Yeah.
Can't
Great.
flush this thing though, because again, it is so fucking rigid. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about having like my my sick dying cat use it to piss on, because when she pisses, it's like mostly blood anyway. So, but like, but I'm afraid it's not very absorbent.
It's not. It's the thing.
Again, you wanted me to sell this. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit more happy when when I'm not like babysitting somebody who's just kind of regurgitating stupid fucking ideas to me. Yeah. That's what I would do.
That it's you know what? It's strong but stern,
Yeah.
and I respect it.
Howard Stern.
Not how
It's a bit Howard Stern when you think about it. It's a power move. Of course it's a power move. It's Howard Stern.
Just as the Stern would do.
Uh-huh.
As we call him. The Stern.
Howie would do that. Of course he would. He'd speak to his guest. That's how I treat everyone I talk to. I'm speaking with a guest. Like they're lesser than him. That's what makes him good.
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's why you do this. That's why we have this dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Howard,
Good.
you're the insane clown posse. On Howard Stern. There's a sense of respect there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of space. There's all this space in between us right now.
And that's where we got the name.
And the credits start rolling. The music kicks in. We're half hour into this episode. Oh my god, we're not gonna get to all three, dude. We're not gonna get to three. I could feel it. We're spending way too long in this question.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm also not speaking into my microphone the whole time. I keep looking away from it, and this is gonna be a nightmare for me to mix. I mean, it's still gonna sound perfect, obviously, because I did it, but
I will put the time in. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try my hardest.
Of course. I'm always
try
trying my hardest. Yeah. How dare you insinuate otherwise?
Are we done with this? I would politely say, hey, the more I think about it, I work better alone. I know
I'm just a little control freak.
Yeah, I'm a little fucker when it comes to stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, this is where we part ways. I'm willing to sign a contract that gives you 50% of my art. Fuck. Why did I say that? Fuck. I can't believe I just said that.
No, don't do that. Edit that out.
If it makes you happy, yeah, I'm willing to take this to small claims court just to make sure that you really get what you deserve. I'll go on Judge Judy and I'll admit I was wrong.
I was in the wrong.
Wrong. For the next 5 years, everything that I make will go to you, and then after that, only 50%. Whoa. That's a good burp.
That was a signal for us to move on.
All right. Good luck. I gave a little salute there. With this funny problem, read the next question. It's very long.
Okay.
And we'll power through it. We'll absolutely get through it as fast as possible so that your little... What did you call them? A friend?
Yes.
During the last episode, you said that, that a friend made the insinuation, the accusation that I lie to people. that I promised them 3 questions and we only ever get to 2.
Yeah.
So don't make me the bad guy here.
Okay.
Don't make me the bad guy.
That's fine.
My stomach is growling. Can you hear that?
Yeah, my stomach was growling a lot in the beginning of the episode. I was petrified you were going to bring out
second question.
Okay. This one is called My Parents Gave Me the Sex Talk While Watching The Fairly Odd Parents.
Nice.
And it goes, Hey Billy and Mitch. Oh my goodness, you briefly talking about The Fairly Odd Parents during this most recent episode unearthed something that's been plaguing my brain recently. As you learned from the title, my parents gave me the sex talk while watching The Fairly Odd Parents. I don't remember many details because my brain is mush, but all I remember is I was sitting on the couch with my mum and dad watching The Fairly Odd Parents together. I must have been in middle school at the time, so I'm not really sure why we were watching that show as a family. But alas, we were. I'm pretty sure it was the episode where Cosmo gets pregnant, and someone on the show says some sort of kid-friendly joke about how babies are made, and then my dad turned to me and said, "You know how babies are made, right?" And I was so caught off guard, I blurted out, "Oh, yeah." And then my mum said, "Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask us." I really wanted the conversation to end, so I just said, "No, I'm good," and then went back to painfully watching The Fairly Odd Parents while trying not to combust out of mortification that my parents chose that time to talk to me about sex. Luckily, they never brought it up again. And I'd already been through sex ed in school, very cis-het sex ed, but that's a whole other issue. I don't think I ever watched that show again because every time I saw Cosmo and Wanda, it just made me think of the sex talk. So, Billy and Mitch, did you have someone in your family give you the sex talk when you were younger? Was it as mortifying as my experience? Billy, I know that your mom sometimes listens, so if this is too uncomfortable to mention, just politely take this part out. What was sex ed like in your schools? I'm 21, so you both went through school a little earlier than I did, so I'm wondering what it was like for you back then.
Oh.
Back then in the old
I don't like that. You're making me feel old. Okay, we both watched The Fairly Odd Parents. We're one, huh? I know of the things kids like. I watched that show.
Back then. Get out of here. Also, how do you think we should be educating students about safe sex? Anyway, that is all. Read on for some PS notes, but other than that, goodbye. A dear listener and fellow sock brain. Should I read these PSs?
Yeah, do it. Whatever.
PS1. I'm the writer from Sock Brain episode... I am the writer from the Sock Brain question from episode 51. 10 months later, I still listen to that episode sometimes when I need a little pick-me-up. Thank you so much for your kind words and empathetic sharing. A little update. I shared in the email that I was struggling with giving up ceramics art because of debilitating chronic pain. I've shifted gears and I now create in the textile art world as an embroidery artist.
Hey.
Finding a new and accessible art form that I can make while in bed has been crucial for my mental health. I would love to make a little embroidery piece for you two sometimes as a gift.
Wow.
PS2. In one of my classes, I'm doing a partner project where we assess and diagnose babies with language disorders. I'm studying to be a speech therapist. And my assigned baby has GERD. And I immediately thought of you, Mitch. My partner was like, what's GERD? And I jumped in so fast.
Mitch has GERD. Mitch has GERD, just like this baby.
My assigned baby also has GERD.
I am your assigned baby.
My assigned baby is you.
Sometimes you cradle me when I'm having a bit of heartburn.
A little bit of a bad GERD day. Yeah.
I am much like this baby, yeah.
Mitch, you've prepared me to graduate college, so thank you. PS3. I like the cold open of the show. It brought a smile to my face right away. I love the moments when it's just you two talking casually.
Hey.
It's so sweet. Thank you. And a further fuck you to the one person on YouTube and 5 people who liked their comments saying that they didn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love it.
I forgot that.
I love our new cold open. I'm glad that this listener does too.
I like how you're still thinking about it.
I'm
It's true. It's true. We got one, not even a mean comment, just a comment stating an opinion. Someone's just like, I don't like the cold open or something. Like they were just like, just get to the music or something. I don't know. Maybe it was rude. Was it rude?
I think it just had like start with the music.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
they were just like start with the music.
I'll start how I want it. It's our show.
Yeah, we weren't asking. we weren't asking your feedback. We got a little hater on ye old YouTube. Nah, a person is they can state their opinion. They can even not like it. I don't care. I love it.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
That's fine. They can continue to not like it because we're gonna continue to do it.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Yeah, some people in the Discord even were just like, I like it.
That's good.
And that's all I need to hear.
That's all.
Because the Discord is good.
And that negative shit, I do not need to hear, so keep it away from me.
Yeah, even
Positive
though
vibes only.
Again, I have to reiterate, I didn't really mind your comment. I thought it was funny. And you're very much entitled to your opinion. And we're not really mad.
No, of course not.
I forgot the question. Oh, right. Fairly Odd Parents. There's a lot of
Fairly
really
Odd
nice
Parents.
PSs in there, too.
There are. There's one more. Should I read the last one?
Oh, God, yes. Sorry.
I wasn't finished.
Yeah.
PS4. Okay, that's all for real. Thank you so much for this podcast. I don't get as much social interaction as a chronically ill human during a pandemic, so I especially appreciate your voices in my life. And then there's a little gif of a duck with a flower on its head.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the question, which was, there was a story in which this person claims that their parents gave them the sex talk during Fairly Odd Parents.
We talked about this briefly before we started recording. Granted, that was many
Yeah.
hours ago at this point because we had many, many conversations in between that. But it's both of our opinions that you definitely didn't have a sex talk with your parents, right?
This is not having the sex talk. This is avoiding having the sex talk.
You evaded the sex talk.
This
You
is
almost
an
had a sex
anti-sex.
talk. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a distinct lack of a sex talk.
Yeah, they were like... they were about to have the sex talk, and then you didn't have the sex talk, right?
You swerved it.
Yeah.
You were just like,
Congrats.
yeah, I know. And they were like, cool. That's it.
That's it. That's
God,
not...
I wish I got off that light.
Yeah, my God. My sex talks were just relentless. I swerved it many different times. Like, I don't think I was ever put in a position where they were like, okay, Mitch, let's sit down and this is how it works. Because I guess a lot of parents are just kind of like, the school will handle that. That and just having friends and growing up, they'll just learn.
Right.
I don't know how I would be as a parent. I think I would ideally like to have such a strong relationship with my child that they know they can come to me if they have any questions, but like they're going to learn in school and the real world. Not necessarily school. School's bullshit, but the real world and through, I think we all hit points where we're just like super young in an elementary school and you're just like, you're just guessing at everything, and that's totally fine until you eventually like learn a little more gradually over time, because you don't need to know when you're that young, really. And then once you get older, especially middle school, they gave us sex ed. It filled in some of the gaps. Still a bunch of stuff I didn't know. And that was that. But as far as like parents and stuff like that, I have a handful of really awkward memories in my head of my dad and I like driving around somewhere. I'm like a teenager at this point, and he'll like make a crude sex joke or something like that, and then this is so my family's way of like trying to talk about something, is that they'll make a joke about something and then he'll go, ha ha, but you're not having sex. And then he pauses and goes, right.
Just raises his eyebrow.
Yeah. Are you not, bud? Not getting your little wiener wet, huh?
Oh,
You're not doing that, huh? Your little teen ween.
oh Jesus.
Yeah, he has to do my teen ween a lot, actually. But the and I was so awkward at that point. I definitely was having sex, and I was just like, no, and he's just like, good, and then that's it,
Oh my God.
That was it. And there was just like a lot of stuff like that where it's like the assumption of like when I started having like partners over at the house to spend the night, the assumptions that we're having sex. And then there was this, my family just is fueled by assumption. We don't need to talk about it. We already probably assumed that,
Yeah.
So that was my thing, mixed with friends, mixed with school. I didn't have the talk with like parents, I don't think.
Oh. No, I did.
You did?
I definitely did.
And they covered everything? Was it Mama?
It was Mom.
Of course.
Yeah.
I knew that Debbie would hold it down.
She's very responsible. Of
course.
like that. Even though she is the type of person who can't hear the word vagina without like laughing till her face turns red.
Right. Of course. That's what makes her so fun, and I love her for it.
My mom was a high school teacher, and although she wasn't anything to do with science or biology or anything, for some reason sometimes it was her job to give like the safe sex lessons.
That's funny.
With like the banana and the condom and everything.
Oh,
and
man.
how to apply it.
Oh, she had to put a condom on a banana.
I don't think she had to. I think she chose to.
I think she weirdly wanted to.
I think she wanted to like cover her bases and give like a proper demonstration.
That's so cool. I wish I had the whole banana condom experience, because it's straight out of a fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's straight out of a just like an 80s film, Like I wanted to have that. I didn't have that.
I mean, she didn't give me that full the full flashy fireworks show but I think she was kind of used to talking to teens about it a little bit. But when she had to tell me about it, I was still am her oldest child.
I used to be her oldest child. Then this weird time rip happened.
She adopted Jerry, who's like 40.
And we love Jerry, so there you go. Moving on. I just have never heard about this until just now. What? Yeah.
No, I'm her oldest child, so I was like the first one she had to do it with. I definitely got like the short end of the stick with that, because when you're the oldest child, you're kind of like the practice run.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she sat me down in a park with a book.
In public? Oh, man.
Yeah, outdoors, so it's like nice and relaxing, I imagine. Probably more to alleviate her anxiety than mine.
Yeah, I'm sure she's tripping.
She was so much more embarrassed than I was,
there.
but she was like, I've got to do it because the school won't teach you right, which she was right. They didn't teach me right.
She's always right.
And she gave me this whole complicated thing about a glove and a hand who loved each other. And But then we like read through a whole book together that like explained the whole thing.
You were what age? 19 had to have been.
Maybe like 11.
11, my God.
I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Maybe younger. I don't know.
Maybe younger than 11. Wow, I can't imagine being 10 years old and like, you know, my mom sitting me down and be like, women are like gloves. You just gotta, you gotta put your hand in them. You know, that wouldn't happen. Like when I was 10, what the fuck? I'm like 14, 15 years old. My dad's like, you're not fucking right. And I go, you damn straight. And then lying to him.
No, I very luckily got that from my mom because I went to Catholic high school. When I say they don't tell Catholic. You shit,
Catholic.
How do I say?
You said Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic.
That's funny.
How you meant to say it?
Catholic.
Where's the O?
You don't. You don't say the O. Catholic. A Catholic.
I went to Roman Catholic school.
Nah, we just say Catholic.
Anyway, I went to Roman Catholic school. And when I say they don't teach you shit, they don't teach you shit.
No, they don't want you to know.
No,
of course not.
Because they're like, well, you're not old enough to get married, so why would you need to know about marital experiences?
Unless you're a slut. Are you? Nah.
Unless you're going to hell, Billy.
Billy, you going to hell?
Why singling me out?
Because you looked, and you also had kind of a reputation. I actually heard about your reputation was so crazy. I heard about it from over here. There were whispers in the halls over here about how much you're going to hell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's a Catholic school girl in London who just, I mean, she lets loose.
Oh my God. Anyway, I was the test run. And then I was there when she gave the talk to my brother, and I was there when she gave the talk to my sister who's 13 years younger.
You were there when she gave the talk to Clara.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was providing much needed comic relief.
Oh, there you go.
We were doing it kind of together, but they were both very embarrassed, and I was kind of being like the bridge. You know? Yeah.
It's not that weird.
It's pretty normal. Yeah.
Did you put the condom on the banana?
No.
Was there a condom on a banana?
No. It was more like this is how it works for reference talk. And then later on, you have more of a this is how you do it safely talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What would you do if you're like sitting in school and they like, you know, like they do the whole condom banana thing, you know, they just like bring in this person and they're just like, oh, safe sex, blah, blah, blah. But then they like put the condom on with their mouth. Wait, isn't that an old South Park joke?
I don't know.
That's got to be an old ancient South Park joke.
I don't know.
Right as I said it and I visualized it, I was like, I had to have seen that at Jordan's house when I was a child.
I don't know. It's seeped into your brain and just come out now.
It has to. I can't be the only
one. Like a long dormant
thought of that. That's like such an easy joke to make. They must have made it. They must have.
It seems like it. If not, there you go. Have it for free.
What a dormant fucking that. It's just. I hate that was just in me as a memory. Like I wish I had unknowingly stole the joke and said nothing. Instead of having a South Park memory. You know?
The worst kind of memory to have.
It's a South Park memory. Seeing that as at like I had to have been 13 or something. Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Okay. Anyway, so do you like that you got the talk from your mom? It wasn't weird at all?
No, it wasn't weird.
That's awesome.
No, I liked it. I do think here's my liberal feminist annoying take. I think sex ed should have more to do with enjoying it. That's my take.
And for those of us who aren't going to hell, the take is that it's mechanical, it's after marriage,
and that you only have it for having children.
And there you go. No, I mean, of course, I agree. You know,
yeah.
The fucking everyone's gonna just keep fucking. You know, But we should like we I mean it should be inclusive. It shouldn't be so cishet. You know
Yes.
of course lots can change and should change about it. I don't know what sex ed is like now. Obviously,
I think in most places pretty bad still.
it's probably because when I was having it, it was like as bad as it was in the fucking 70s.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine they've progressed that much since then. Hopefully they progressed a little, but they still have a long way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. But the good thing is that now there's like the internet, so that's good.
Is
At least
it?
you can learn things from the internet. Yeah. I don't mean like from porn. I mean like from like Scarlet Teen and stuff
Okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, from like actual educational places.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Or
I don't
even
know.
like even like Planned Parenthood and shit. They've all got websites that have
It's true.
information on
It's
them.
true.
Yeah, you don't have to go like with your hat in your hand to to whoever your friendliest adult is and be like, please may I know about the menstrual cycle?
Yeah.
Like you can just go to good old Google.
Yeah, exactly. It's still I don't know. But I do. God, I'm getting so sleepy. I do. I'm shut. I drew.
I do.
And
Dreaming of marriage.
I do. I do. Oh, and I wake up. I'm sleeping next to you. I'm going. I do. I do. And you're just like over there, like smiling to yourself, going, "Oh my God, he's dreaming. He's dreaming about me." And I go, "I do not love you." I do be having feelings for someone else.
Oh my God.
I do be wanting to take a step back
Oh my God.
from this. It's a friendship, is what it is.
From this thing.
It's a
This
thing.
thing. we're
Yeah, I have
doing,
a friend.
It's
Girl is
complicated.
a little, of course, girl. Now, who's to say?
Who's to say?
Not you. Definitely not you. Fuck you. This person wants to hook up with me. I'm telling them fuck you right before. I'm lying to them. I'm about to cheat, and I'm telling them fuck you.
Just the worst person.
You didn't have a sex talk.
No.
You evaded a sex talk.
You evaded it. You did a good
The
job.
sex
of
talk should
swerving
have
it.
gone. Well, you know what? You know where babies come from, right? And if you go, yeah, and then your mom goes, well, if you have any questions, you can always come to us, which is honestly, that's the appropriate thing to do. Your mom did a good thing there. And then you said, nah, fam, I'm straight. And then they were like, okay. And then you kept watching. Was almost a sex talk.
Yeah.
Wasn't a sex talk. But
No, you
still very
missed it.
awkward. Obviously very awkward. I didn't have the sex talk with my dad when he was just like, you fucking? And I go, nah. And he's like, okay. But I still think back to it as a super awkward experience.
Yes.
Because it's so within my family to just be like, you're not this, are you? Right.
It's like, what?
Because
That's
I'd
a
be-
terrible way to frame a question.
Yeah, I've actually had specific conversations with people about that. And I remind them, when you word something like, you're not blank, are you? You're already pushing guilt onto the person. You're already pushing... You're stating what you sort of expect the answer to be, and even a bit what you want the answer to be.
Yeah.
So don't do that if anyone's listening. Don't word thing. Even if it's awkward, find another awkward way to bring it up, but not, so you're not doing this thing, right? Because once they are, what did I do? Instinctively, I lied.
Yeah.
And
Because you feel backed into a corner.
And
already.
believe me, I was getting pussy. Okay. I was getting laid. All right. You might not think it, Dad, but I was getting some. And how dare you? I should have taken the wheel of the steering wheel, swerved it over. Pull over now. What did you say to me? You think I'm not getting head?
Oh my God.
Of course I am.
Oh my God.
No, I felt small and afraid.
Of course.
And then I said no. And he said, okay. We kept driving.
Okay, that's good. I'll just continue to let the ground swallow me up.
Yep,
That's fine.
Thank God. Dad, you're driving into a ditch. All right, last question. Let's not get into it because we're out of time.
Okay. Your turn.
What? No, I said let's not get into it. We're out of time. Look at the time.
Oh.
Look at the time.
Oh.
We're at an hour almost.
Okay. Oh God, we are.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the third question.
Fuck this third question.
We're not going to get into the third question.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we agree.
Of course. Your friend was right about me, about what type of, I guess,
I do
the
lie.
way they
I
put
do
it,
steal
yeah,
and cheat.
what type of, I guess, and this is air quotes, what type of man I am. That I'm a liar and I'm a thief.
Yeah.
Because I
And a
robbed
promise
people of
breaker
a
more
third.
than
Oh, yeah,
anything.
of course I break promises all the time. But you knew that about me.
Oh.
As one of my closest friends. You see it all the time. As a constant guest on the podcast.
Reoccurring guest. Yeah.
Reoccurring guest on the show. You know how I am.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show.
Friend of the host. Friend of the host of the show. That's why you're on so much.
Friend of the host of the show.
That's on some like office assistant to the what is it? The assistant to the regional manager or something. Yeah. So not assistant regional manager, assistant to the regional manager. Yeah,
Assistant
that's like
to,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
It's small, but it matters.
Yeah, you're not co-host. You're a co to the host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I love what you provide for the show. I love what you bring to the table. That's why I invite you back every week.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, thank you for having me. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure.
This has been All Space Between Two. My name's Mitch.
My name is Billy. If you would like to send us an email, maybe you can be that lucky third question that we ignore one episode.
The third one this time, it was good. It's a good one. We might even answer it later.
Again.
Yeah. Maybe it's just done.
If you would like to read us an email that we may ignore, we read through every single email that we get, and we enjoyed almost all of them.
Jeez, call them out, why don't you?
Some of them real fucking stinkers.
Of
Some of
course,
them.
Jesus Christ. Now you got all those people we didn't respond to. There's a lot of awesome questions we never respond to, and it doesn't mean that it's bad.
No, we get too many, or sometimes we have like a theme for a show, we want to pace it in a certain way, but we love everyone that sends us questions. So if you would like to be one of those question senders, we would love to read it. Our email address is
all the space in between at gmail.com. And if you'd like to hear any more episodes of this very podcast you're listening on, I mean, why do we even say this part? Like, if you want to listen to more episodes, you're listening now. Like, what is You're already at the place that you'd hear it.
Presumably you know where to
Go
find
back
it
an
because you're on
episode.
it.
Scroll, dude. Like, what? Why do we say this part? Is it just to say we have a website?
We need somewhere to say our website.
Guys, we have a website. If you guys like to visit it sometime, it is
allthespaceinbetween.com.
Yeah, it like just dawned on me right then to be like, if you'd like to listen to any other episodes, like, dude, where do you think they are now? They're listening to an episode. Just go on whatever platform you picked or prefer and go back. Of course, we're on Spotify. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're doing anything like that, then yeah, all the episodes are there wherever you are. That's funny.
Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Didn't you want to do a Patreon plug?
I mean, I did, but everyone's turned off at this point.
Yeah. Don't waste it here. We'll do it during the next episode right at the beginning. Did you forget or something?
Well, next episode it will be at the end of the month already, so.
Fuck, I'm gonna edit a Patreon plug for you at the beginning or something. I could. Maybe I should.
You record one for me. Do a spot. Do an ad for me.
Maybe I will. I'll just be like, boop, our first ad. Maybe I'll do that.
Oh my god.
I guess if you're making it to this point, you're either smiling at the cute fact that I did it, or grinning at the fact that I didn't. Either way, you're happy. Thank you so much for listening. New episodes every Monday. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.